So it's like 1 in the
o'clock.
morning here. um, we finished our first week with the kids at mother care. Um, it's been really cool. It's been really educational. There are definitely a lot of things that we're seeing that are different here. Are different here than what we do at home. Um, Not necessarily bad, just different. Um, hope, Hopefully next week we'll get to be a little more involved in the classrooms. A lot of the other interns, ooh,
Mm-mm-mm. Scratch that.
a lot of the other students um, have have been like leading lessons and stuff. But our two classes, Brooks with toddlers, and I'm in the nursery class. Um, and so she's with twos, I'm with threes, and a lot of what we do is just kind of play all day, which makes it really hard to like lead a lesson. So I don't know what next week is gonna look like for us, but hopefully it'll be a little more inclusive and we'll get to do some more stuff. I guess the best thing that happened to me today was I got my assistant teacher to talk to me. Um, Brooke and I both had this strange phenomenon where our assistant teachers they speak English, um, but when they want to address us, they talk to our lead teachers, and the lead teacher talks to us instead of just talking to us. And we think it might be because we're seen as um, like experts and more higher up on the hierarchy than they, and so they don't talk to us. Um, but it also might just be because we're different and they don't know how to talk to us. But I got to talk to her for a little bit and I asked her a bunch of questions. I was also informed today that I have a weird neck. A couple of little girls said, you have weird neck. And I said, why? And they said, because it's like, I said, because it's long? And they say, yes. Um, so I don't think I didn't think I had a weird neck until 9:30 this morning. But that was the thing I learned today.
Yeah, so like Colby said, I pretty much just play all day, which is fun, and I love toddlers. But I really, every day's kind of the same thing. I don't really like get to lead anything, so my stories are very similar, like every single day. So sorry. But I guess the best thing that happened to me today is I played with a lot of different kids at recess. And like kids from like Colby's class and a couple of like the 3 year olds from a different class and then even a lot of the toddlers, and I just could not be left alone at recess. I couldn't just stand there. I had to be doing something. So it was a lot of fun actually getting to play with some of the older kids. Um, but yeah, so that was my day.
And then we got home and we went to the Third Eye restaurant, which is the place we went to on our
Yes.
second or third day here. It's Indian.
The
Um,
food is still as good as it was the first night.
Brooke likes it, so that's a bonus. I had chicken tikka masala, which I was super excited about, and it was very good. And then Brooke had chicken
I never remembered the
ahani,
middle word.
ahani,
Ash.
ashani.
Yeah, something like that.
Um,
Ali Shan or something like
yeah, so it was like it's chicken marinated in cream cheese and masala spices, so it's really good too. But so we did that, and then we went to, they call it a club called Purple Haze, but it was a lot more like a concert for me than it was what I imagined a club to be. But they played, so the opener played a mix of stuff, rock and some hip hop and some older stuff. They played Faith by George Michael, and they played Mr. Brightside. I don't know. I was thinking Wonderwall, and I knew that wasn't right. But they played Mr. Brightside by the Killers, Um, so that was really cool. And then the focus band, the main band, came on, and
Opened up with Pink Floyd.
they opened up with another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd, and then played a whole bunch of metal covers. They had metal, whole bunch of rock covers. They had System of a Down. They had some Linkin Park. They played Dream On by Aerosmith. TNT.
Yeah.
And just a bunch of mixes. And so a lot of us, our little group of us, I think there were only 2 people who didn't go. And most of us just jammed out. It was definitely our thing, our element. Brooke got dragged out onto the dance floor. As much of a dance floor as you can have at a rock concert. There's mostly just a lot of headbanging. But Brooke got dragged out onto the dance floor for a song and a half. And I hung out on the dance floor all night, if you can't hear it in my voice anyway. And then we got home and we went and hung out on the roof and had some really deep late night talks about conspiracy theories and the moon landing being fake. The moon landing was real, but the footage was fake at the time. Just weird stuff that people talk about in Nepal, apparently. And so yeah, it's probably like 1:15 in the morning. So we're gonna go to bed, and we don't have to do anything tomorrow. It's a free day. So we're gonna try not to wake up until about 9:30 to go get breakfast. And we'll just see what happens tomorrow. But that's been our week so far.